How can you actually use auto-tune to sound naturally? If you are new to auto-tune, I mean, you want your vocals to sound natural. This is what the legends are doing, and I'm going to show you right in today's video. And also, by the end of today's video, I'm going to show you how you can actually get a free version of this plugin, I mean, the auto-tune that I'm going to use in today's video. All right, let's do this right after the intro. Okay, so if you are new here, the name is Gosai and I'm a music producer. I take you through mixing of vocals, mixing of beat, mastering, production tips. Think of anything about music production. Make sure you subscribe to this channel because over here I give you free sample case and also mixing presets. And if you are interested in any of these things, then turn on the bell notification so that you'll be notified when I am giving out such content. Now let's move on with today's video. Okay, so guys, we are in FL Studio now and we're gonna use this particular ad libs. Now let's listen to this ad lib first before we proceed. You can actually hear that they sound great. All right, so when it comes to auto-tune, make sure you don't go crazy. So how can you actually get the best auto-tune setting for somebody who is good in singing like this? All right, so we are using this ad lib. The very first thing we're gonna do is to double click on this and we're gonna route this to the mixer track 2. Now let's go to the mixer track. As you can see, I'm gonna give it a color. Let's choose green, hit accept. All right, now that you can see it has been routed to the mixer track. Next thing we're gonna do is to load the auto-tune and we're gonna proceed from there, and I'm gonna use auto-tune artist. Alright, so this is auto-tune artist. If you are new to auto-tune, kindly watch the video to the very end because by the end of today's video you'll be able to auto-tune any vocals. Alright, so anytime you pick auto-tune or you want to pitch your vocals, the very first thing that you need to know is your key. And if you don't know how to detect your key of unknown beats, unknown vocals, I have a full video taking you through step by step, so make sure you click on the link in the description box or go back to my channel, search how you can actually detect the right key of unknown vocals. All right, so this is auto-tune and the key of this particular ad lib is F minor, so you're going to change the scale to minor. All right, then the key is the F. Okay, so after setting your key perfectly, you need to consider these knobs over here. And if you are new here, don't worry because I'm going to teach you how you can actually go about them. The very first key that you need to put in your mind is this routine speed over here. So this is the routine speed, and the more you drag it down, the less auto-tune you are pitching your vocals, and the more you crank it or push it up, the more auto-tune you are adding to your vocals. I mean, the more you are pitching your vocals. All right, so let's put this in context so that you understand what I'm trying to say. Subscribe to the channel if you are new here, give the video a like. All right, so I'm going to push the routine speed all the way back like this, which is dry. All right, now let's start cranking it up whilst you are playing and listening to the ad lib at the same time. Alright, so you can actually hear we have picked this particular ad lib. Alright, when we push it all the way up, I mean 0 routine speed. Okay, okay, so after setting your routine speed, I mean after pushing your routine speed all the way up like this and the vocals is not shaking, the next thing that you need to put in your mind is the humanize. All right, watch the video, we're gonna make this sound natural. All right, so anytime you put the routine speed all the way up like this, sometimes when we auto-tune our vocals we mostly sound robotic and we don't want that, so we want to add realism to our vocals And this is the time that we use this particular guy here, I mean the humanize knob over here. So we add a little bit of realism to our vocals. That's super simple. So let's exaggerate things over here. I want you to use good headset and monitors to listen to this effect very well. Alright, so you can actually hear more of auto-tune, and at the same time the vocals is not shaking. Alright, watch, and we're gonna correct something at the end of the video. Okay, so next thing, after pushing this all the way up like this, if you still find your vocal shaking, then you need to increase the flex tune to allow more pitch deviation, usually for expressive purposes. All right, so let's exaggerate things here. And if you notice this, when we push it all the way up, now the auto tune effect is less on our vocals. All right, so we're gonna push it all the way down to about 10 or 9, like 10 or 9, like this. And if you want to add natural vibrator, you can actually add natural vibrator over here. So for the sake of this ad lib, I'm not gonna add any natural vibrator, so we're gonna reset it to 0. Next thing you need to pay attention is the input type here. All right, with the input type, if it's a female, you can stick to soprano. If it's a male, you can go for alto or tenor or low male. Play with any of these. The one that sounds great, then you need to consider it. Okay, so guys, after getting this, how can you actually make your vocal sound natural? A person who is good in singing like this, what you need to do is to give it routine speed about 30 or 20. All right, so we're gonna start with the 20 routine speed, and now listen to this. You can actually hear this is natural. If you set routine speed to 20, then go for half of the routine speed for the humanize, and that's 10. All right, okay, super simple. So 20 routine speed, half of 20 is 10. All right, so we're gonna push the humanize toward 10. Now listen to this. That's crazy. And if you want to sound even more natural, you can push the routine speed to 30 routine speed. And this is what the legends are doing. The legends are doing less auto tune because they want to sound natural. All right, so you gotta put this to 30. Okay, so you can actually go for 20 routine speed or 30 routine speed. And now you know half of 30 is 15. Okay, so we're gonna push this to 15, the humanize to 15, like this. And now listen to this. That's crazy. Now when you go for 30, 15, okay, so right after that, the flex tune too, we're gonna divide it into 2. Okay, we divided 30 into 2, and we got the 15 humanized effect. All right, then we're gonna divide the flex tune, which was also 10, into 2, so we're gonna go for 5. Okay, so now this will be the best settings if you want to sound natural. Now listen to this. That's crazy. All right, now that you know how to pitch your vocals, if this video has helped you, make sure you subscribe, you like the video, let me know where you are watching me from. So how can you actually get Auto-Tune Artist, the free version? Antares have not sponsored this video, but if you are looking for one of the best auto-tunes, then you can actually rely on Antares Autotune Artist. So watch the next video to know how you can actually get a 14-day free trial of this particular Auto-Tune Artist. Now guys, move on and practice this. You give it 30 routine speed, 15 humanize, 5, then you set your scale and key perfectly together with your input type, and this gonna make you sound natural. Until then, see you in the next video. Stay blessed.